What is going on, guys? It is Constable Chen coming back at you with another Madden 17 rebuild. Today we are doing the Houston Texans. I know I already did the Texans, but someone gave me an idea 2 days ago when I was doing my Packers rebuild. He typed in the chat, pick up Denard Robinson at running back. He plays for Jacksonville Jaguars, and start him at the quarterback position because he did play that position in college at Michigan for a little bit. So I was like, okay. And then I was thinking today, you know what? Maybe I'll switch a player that used to play quarterback in college and switch positions in the NFL, but I'm going to switch them back. And today we are going to try to build a team around Braxton Miller, quarterback, wide receiver from Ohio State. I think the Texans got him in the second round this year, but I moved him back to quarterback. He's a 63 overall, 83 throw power, 77 short accuracy, 71 mid, and 68 deep. I changed his equipment, changed his number back to what he was at Ohio State when he played quarterback. That's kind of the setup he went with. When he switched to receiver, he went to number 1 instead of number 5. But he's back wearing that number 5 on his jersey. So we're going to try to build a solid offense around him to give him some success. So we have DeAndre Hopkins here, Will Fuller, the rookie out of Notre Dame. So basically, I want to concentrate on building a good O-line and give him basically all the weapons he wants on offense. And I know that Houston has a very good defense. I'm probably going to be changing them to a 4-3, actually. Probably get rid of Merciless and start Watt and Clowney on the ends. I'm not sure where Watt is. There he is. And try to mostly concentrate my money and resources on the offensive side of the ball and try to build around Braxton Miller and try to get a Super Bowl ring. So I think this is going to be a pretty interesting rebuild. So let's jump right into it. I sent Brock Osweiler, Jonathan Joseph, and my third rounder this year to Cleveland for Corey Coleman. He's got quick development and he's a rookie. And Joel Bitonio, try to build up this offensive line to protect Braxton Miller. My second trade's a pretty big one. I traded two of my cornerbacks, Kareem Jackson and A.J. Bouye. I believe that's how you pronounce it. That's probably wrong. And a fourth rounder this year for Le'Veon Bell, 93 overall running back. So Pittsburgh now needed a running back, so I gave him Lamar Miller, Dwayne Brown, and my second rounder this year for Antonio Brown, 99 overall wide receiver. So receiving core is looking pretty good for Braxton Miller. After acquiring Antonio Brown, Pittsburgh did have some interest in Jalen Strong, so I traded him a 5th and a 7th for my guy coming back, Ryan Shazier. I shipped out Vince Wilfork. He really doesn't fit this 4-3 scheme, so I sent him to Tennessee for Jack Conklin, right tackle, quick development rookie out of Michigan State. I was to acquire the Honey Badger from the Cardinals, 95 overall free safety for Whitney Merciless, Brian Cushing, and my first round pick this year. I traded John Simon straight up for Jack Mewhort, left guard from the Colts. Pretty easy to get, as you can see. I got my tight end for the future, Max Williams. He's a 76. He's easy to get. I think he's like 4th on the depth chart in Baltimore. He's a 76, but he develops actually really nicely. So I traded Derek Newton, my right tackle, straight up deal. So this is what the team's going to be looking like heading into year 1 with Braxton Miller under center. 63 overall quarterback, like I said, Ohio State. Should be pretty interesting if he develops into a good quarterback or not. But this is the offense I have surrounding him in year 1. It's actually pretty good. Le'Veon Bell, at running back, 93 overall. Antonio Brown, 99. Corey Coleman, 76. Will Fuller, 78. And then we got DeAndre Hopkins, 95. Brought in Max Williams at tight end. He'll develop nicely in 2 or 3 years. O-line's actually half decent to start off year 1. We have Conklin, Mewhort, Nick Martin, Joel Bitonio, and Reed Fragel. Just got to really upgrade the center and the right tackle spot, and we should be good there. Defensively, this is what they look like. I switched to a 4-3. Kind of just prefer playing a 4-3 better than a 3-4. J.J. Watt and Clowney on the ends. Just got to upgrade the D tackles. Linebacking core, McKinney and Shazier. The middle linebacker on the right outside will be seeing a lot of the playing time. Quentin Demps and Andre Hall are my safeties. And switched the Honey Badger to a corner. Also picked up Quan Williams in free agency and Kevin Johnson on the other side. There's still players on this team I want to try to trade, like Quentin Demps and probably Hall. I don't have like any draft picks for this draft, so I'm going to be trying to trade for some first rounders back in the offseason. So I'm going to do that, and in the offseason, you'll know what team has what pick. So I could be trading for like the first and second overall picks. So that's kind of what the plan is. So I'm going to sim ahead. We'll just go right to the playoffs, and we'll see how Braxton Miller does as a quarterback. In the playoffs, in the wild card, we didn't make the playoffs. Holy shit, Braxton Miller, 52,000 XP to spend, just over that. Maybe he won an award. So we'll take a look at that after. Oh shit, what was our record? 6-9-1 on the year. That's actually pretty good with a wide receiver playing quarterback. Holy crap, Braxton Miller, 4,360 yards, 34 touchdowns, 19 picks. He was sacked 65 times, so that's just terrible. We'll have to work on that. Le'Veon Bell, 1,291 yards, 13 touchdowns. Braxton Miller ran for 449 and 6 touchdowns. Receiving, Antonio Brown, 96 catches, 1,632 yards, 11 touchdowns. DeAndre Hopkins, 84 catches, 1,002 yards, 9 touchdowns. Will Fuller, 56 catches, 726, 6 touchdowns. Defensively, McKinney led the way with 152 tackles. Quarterback sacks, J.J. Watt with 19.5, and Jadeveon Clowney with 12.5. Interceptions was the Honey Badger with 5s. So now let's take a look at some awards and see, where Braxton Miller got this XP from. 4th on the list in MVP voting. That's actually remarkable. Coach of the Year was the Patriots made-up coach. So let's go to AFC. Tom Brady beat out Braxton Miller in Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player was Jamie Collins. Offensive Rookie, Braxton Miller at quarterback. That's where he probably got a big chunk of his XP from. Will Fuller was also on the list at number 4. Corey Coleman at number 8. Defense, Emmanuel Ogbah. Very good player. I think he's got normal development, but he gets very good in this game. Best quarterback, Tom Brady. Miller was 4th on the list. Best running back, Giovanni Bernard. Le'Veon Bell was 2nd. Best wide receiver, Antonio Brown walked away with that award. Best offensive line, Marshall Yanda. Not sure if any of our guys will be on there. They let up 65 sacks. Khalil Mack won Best Defensive Lineman. J.J. Watt was number 2. Best linebacker, Jamie Collins. McKinney was number 9 on the list. Best defensive backs, Stephon Gilmore. And the Honey Badger was number 5 on the list. So I'm going to spend this XP, and I'll show you guys what Braxton Miller went up to. After spending Braxton Miller's XP, he went from a 63 to a 74, and he's got a +2 confidence boost. I probably could have got him higher, but I spent like 16,000 to get him from a quick to a superstar development. So he went from a normal to a quick, and then I just bought the superstar. So he's got 86 short, 83 mid, 71 deep. His throw power still got a boost up, and I boosted his awareness from like a 64 to an 80. So not too bad after year 1 at playing him at quarterback. So I'm going to do the offseason, and we'll try to get some draft picks back. Traded for the 3rd overall pick this draft. I picked up Nolan Carroll at corner, moved him to free safety in free agency. I also threw in next year's 3rd and 4th round picks. I'm trading Robert Mathis and DeMarcus Ware, who I picked up in free agency, moved them both to defensive end. Next year's 2nd rounder for the 1st overall pick this draft from Cleveland. I traded Andre Hall and Junior Gillette. I got Gillette from free agency to the Cardinals. Got their 1st rounder, which is the 9th pick this draft. Traded Jeff Allen, Alfred Blue, and Quan Williams. I re-signed Quan Williams, but I'm trading that away to the New York Jets for their 1st rounder this year, which is the 5th overall pick. And with my number 1 overall selection, I'm going to go Tyler Samuel, wide receiver out of the University of Miami. Combine wasn't great, besides his 40-yard dash, which he ran a 4.34, which is good enough for the 1st overall rank at the wide receiver position. Top 3 skills are pretty decent. Projected early 1st. Let's take him. 78, normal development, pretty decent player. Number 3, I'm going to go Tremont Borum, middle linebacker, Auburn. Good top 3 skills, very good combine, very fast linebacker. Let's take him. 81 overall with normal development. And number 5, I'm going to go strong safety, Jamal Bailey out of Oregon. Good combine, again, good top 3 skills. Let's take him. 78 with normal development. It'd be nice to get some quick and superstars. I'm not sure with getting a lot of normals lately. And with my last pick this draft, I'm going to go cornerback Fioli Sankey out of Tennessee. Good top 3 skills, good combine. Let's take him. 78 with normal development. So a lot of normal developments this draft, but at least they're like high 70s, low 80 players. So let's jump into year 2. In year 2, I'm upgrading the wide receiver position. Corey Coleman and Will Fuller. I think they're both 23 years old. So I traded for Sammy Watkins, who's just 1 year older, and he's already 90 overall. So just skip that development stage and just get a early elite receiver in Sammy Watkins. Also got their 5th round pick next year, but I had to give up my 1st rounder this year. I traded my backup center and that receiver I took. He's 78 with normal development, and he's 7th this year. For another receiver from Minnesota, Belton, he's 2 overall lower, but he's got superstar development, and that's what I want. So I was able to get Sheldon Rankins, defensive tackle from the Saints. I gave up my backup middle linebacker, next year's 2nd rounder, and this year's 6th round pick. Probably my last trade before we get this underway. Leon Hall, free safety, and 2 5ths next year for Robert Kimdichie. He's actually pretty easy to trade for. He's a 1 year pro now, but he was a rookie last year. Defensive end, but he'll be playing D tackle on my team. So I'll show you guys my team and we'll get this underway. Still got to sign a couple free agents. Braxton Miller's a 74, surrounded by 390 overall receivers and the best running back in the game, in my eyes, Le'Veon Bell. Max Williams, he'll have to develop, but he'll get there. O-line, not too bad, still have some holes. Defensively, picked up Rankins, and we're going to have Kimdichie in the middle there, so my D-line's going to be good. My linebacking core, Shazier will be right outside, so everyone will be over 80 there. Got a rookie strong safety. Free safety still's not going to be too good. Cornerbacks, I picked up a rookie in Sankey. He looks like an old man, though. Look at his glasses. I don't know. He's 23. Also have Johnson. I don't think Johnson really develops too good. I might even trade him next year, but we'll see. So this is what the team's going to look like in year 1. So I'll see you guys in the playoffs. Year 2 playoffs. We actually made the wild card. We're 10-6 on the year. Actually very good second year here in Houston. I did go to the midseason, did some re-signing, did some scouting. Had to re-sign the triplets at wide receiver in Sammy Watkins, Antonio Brown, and DeAndre Hopkins, so I got them locked up. Also had to re-sign Clowney, Mewhort, Batonio, Shazier, and I even brought back my fullback, Jay Prosh. So I spent a lot of money. Braxton Miller, I got 28,000 XP to spend with him, so I'll be doing that. We were tied with Jacksonville in the AFC South in our division. So let's take a look at some stats, and then we will get this playoff game underway. Braxton Miller, 4,300, 77 yards, 24 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Not too bad. He still sacked 43 times. That just might be him scrambling and getting sacked himself. Rushing, Le'Veon Bell, 1,568 yards, 17 touchdowns. Braxton Miller, 351 and 2 touchdowns. Receiving, DeAndre Hopkins, 96 receptions, 1,017 yards, 3 touchdowns. Antonio Brown, 96 receptions, 1,386 yards, 7 touchdowns. Sammy Watkins, 63 catches, 966, 6 touchdowns. Mac Williams, 47 for 466 and 3 touchdowns. Defense, McKinney, 158 tackles. Tackles for loss, J.J. Watt with 15. Quarterback sacks, J.J. Watt led the way with 17.5. Clowney had 12.5, Kimdichie 11, very good year, and Sheldon Rankins had 6.5. So I'm very happy with my defensive line. And the Honey Badger led our team with interceptions again with 5. So I'm going to spend this player XP quick, and then I'll show you who went up in overall, and then we will get this playoff game underway. So in year 2, Braxton Miller went from a 74 to an 82, superstar development. 91 short, 88 mid. Still got to work in that deep, and still have to work on his throw power as well. But throw power costs a lot of money, or XP, I should say. So this is what the team's looking like. Antonio Brown, 99. Hopkins, 97. O-line still looking pretty good. Defensively, Kimdichie's an 85. D-line's looking real nice. Linebacking core, same thing. Bailey, my rookie safety, went up to an 81. Still got to get a free safety. And I don't know, Kevin Johnson, still a 79. He's gone next year. He's just not developing. This Sankey guy is actually going up in overall. So this is what we're looking like heading into the playoffs in year 2. 10-6. We play the 9-7 Patriots. So let's jump right into this game. Playing in Gillette Stadium against the Patriots. Looks like I get 2 quick field goals to start this game. Like to convert those into touchdowns. Looks like they heard me and I get a touchdown. 20-0. My defense is pretty good, so we should be able to shut New England down. And looks like we are going to come out of this game with a victory in the wild card. And we're moving on to the divisional here in year 2 with Braxton Miller. There he is. He's pumped up. Another away game. We are playing in Oakland. They went 11-5 on the year, and we are both ranked 88 overall. Should be a pretty even game. Looks like it's a tie ball game here in the second. We are in the third quarter already. This is going fast. Looks like they get a touchdown. They get another. I don't know if we're going to win this game. And looks like we came up short 26-13. But what can you do? There's Braxton Miller walking off the field. But, you know, he's got still a lot of room to develop. This is only year 2. I think he's, what did I say, 82 overall or something. I still got to boost up that throw power and deep accuracy, and he'll be good in another year or 2. So let's jump into this offseason. So with this trade before the draft, I picked up Jonathan Joseph in free agency, moving to free safety, so he's 85. Traded next year's 3rd and 4th to Baltimore for their first rounder, which is the 8th overall pick. And with my only pick this draft, I'm going to go strong safety, Irvin Wofford out of Texas. Good combine, good top 3 skills. Let's take him. 80 with normal development. Good pick. Kicking off year 3 with a trade, I traded Johnson. Just stayed at 79 for 2 years, so I just got rid of him. Also, that superstar div wideout I got, you know, in this offense, they seem to throw just to the top 3 guys. So he was basically just sitting on the bench. And a second next year for Ronnie Stanley, who will be playing probably left tackle, and I'll slide Conklin to the right side. No matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't get Ramsey. I tried Bradley Roby and 2 firsts, and I couldn't get Ramsey. So I traded Roby a first and a second this year for Desmond Trufant, who's 95 overall. So welcome to the team. I was able to bring Luke Kuechly to the ball club, middle linebacker, best in the game. Traded my red outside in Borum, another first this year, and a 5th rounder next year. I was able to get a better tight end than Max Williams. Jordan Reed, welcome to the team, 94 overall, sorry. So I traded a free safety Bailey I got last year. McKinney, he would just be backing up Kuechly, so I got rid of him, and a 4th next year. So I traded Max Williams and a 1st rounder next year for Deion Buchanan, 82 overall middle linebacker. I'm going to be moving him to probably strong safety or free safety, and he'll be playing there. So I'll set my depth chart and show you guys my team. It's looking pretty good. So this is what the team's looking like heading into year 3. All my starters on offense and defense are actually very good. Braxton Miller's an 82. Hopefully he could develop into the high 80s after this year. Le'Veon Bell, still got the triplets at wide receiver with Antonio Brown, Sammy Watkins, and Hopkins. O-line, I brought in Stanley and Richburg in the offseason. Jordan Reed at tight end. So my offensive starters are very good. Defense, same thing. Watt, Rankins, Kimdichie, and Clowney on the D-line. Got Shazier and Kuechly, and just a no-name at left outside linebacker. Deion Buchanan at strong safety is a 90, and Wofford, my rookie, is playing free safety. Brought in Desmond Trufant. Have the Honey Badger on the other side, and also Sankey, who I drafted last year. My kicker is Aguero. I picked him up in free agency. I guess the Bucs didn't re-sign him. And this guy Cotton, I got last year. He's quick development, pretty good punter, I guess. So yeah, we'll see how Braxton Miller does in year 3, and we'll pick it up in the playoffs. So playoffs year 3, we made the wild card 12-4. So let's take a look. The Jaguars are just a powerhouse. They got a lot of young, good players on their team, so they went 14-2, so that's why we are in the wild card. So let's take a look at some stats. Braxton Miller, 4,800 yards, 41 touchdowns, 7 picks. Very good year from Braxton Miller. Le'Veon Bell, 1,544 yards, 13 touchdowns. Braxton Miller also ran for 261 and a touchdown. Receiving, Antonio Brown, 91 catches, 991 and 4 touchdowns. DeAndre Hopkins, 89 catches, 1,437 yards, 13 touchdowns. And Jordan Reed, 74 catches, 1,036 yards, 11 touchdowns. Sammy Watkins also had 847 and 6 touchdowns. On defense, Luke Kuechly led with 145 tackles. Tackles for loss with J.J. Watt, and quarterback sacks with J.J. Watt with 19. Clowney had 11.5, and Sheldon Rankins had 9. Kimdichie had 6. Interceptions was Tyrann Mathieu again led our team. He had 7 this year. It's a very good year by our guys. So let's take a look at some player XP. See how Braxton Miller has. Braxton Miller almost had 80,000 player XP. So I'm guessing he won like offensive player in the NFC, and probably the MVP as well with that kind of XP. So I'm going to spend this XP and I'll show you guys what Miller went up to. This is what the team looks like after spending XP. Braxton Miller went to an 87. He's got a confidence boost, so he's at 89. Superstar div, 25 years old. I boosted his throw power mostly. It's a 90 now, short accuracy 92, mid 89, deep 87. Awareness is a 90. So even if we did another year, we might, depends if we win a Super Bowl or not. He will be in the 90s for sure next year. Le'Veon Bell 99 or 97, Hopkins 97, Antonio Brown 97, Jordan Reed's a 99. O-line's looking very good. Defensively, let's see who went up. I think Rankins might have went up. My rookie free safety went to an 83. Trufant's a 97. Honey Badger's 95. Buchanan is a 93 with all confidence boosts. So our team's actually pretty stacked. We play in the wild card, unfortunately, because Jacksonville also has a very good team. So we'll jump into this game with Buffalo. I'm sure we'll blow them out of the water, and I'll see you guys in the game. So we are picking up fourth quarter. We are dominating Buffalo right now. It's going to be a high-scoring game here. We won 48-23, and we will be moving on to the divisional round. Playing the Bengals in the divisional, they went 11-4-1. They're 87 overall, and we are 95 overall. And looks like we're dominating them this game. Put up over 50 points, almost 60 actually. We won 58-24, and we are moving on to the conference. So in the conference, we're matching up against the 9-6-1 Pittsburgh Steelers. They're 87 overall, and we are 95 overall. And looks like we're dominating them pretty early here. I'm sure we will hold on, and we will be playing in the Super Bowl. So pretty pumped about this. 48-24 is your final. On to the Super Bowl. We are playing in beautiful Miami, Florida. We match up against the 11-5 Eagles, led by Carson Wentz. They are 86 overall compared to our 95, so it should be a pretty good game. Looks like we're in the third here, and I'm dominating. Braxton Miller, very good quarterback, actually. Come on, can we put up 60 points in the Super Bowl? We were just shy, but we won 59-23, year 3 Super Bowl winners, Houston Texans. Braxton Miller, let's see if he wins MVP. Looks like some players are shaking hands. Coach is running off the field. And Braxton Miller is your Super Bowl MVP. He threw 7 touchdowns. Oh my God. I kind of want to play this league now. I think hit with his speed and his throwing abilities. Oh my God. He'd be like a young Mike Vick. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up this video. I'm just going to watch a little bit more of this. Braxton Miller, Le'Veon Bell, DeAndre Hopkins. That's Kuechly's on there too. Bill O'Brien. I kind of really don't like Bill O'Brien as a coach, but whatever. Super Bowl champions in year 3 with Houston. I added a little twist on this one. Braxton Miller was my starting quarterback. I built a team around him. I think he started off as a 63, and he is an 87 or 88 right now. So this is his Super Bowl stats. Perfect passer rating, 386 yards, and 7 passing touchdowns. No picks. He also ran for 8 yards as well. So that's going to do it for this Houston franchise, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you want me to maybe even keep playing this rebuild, maybe even play it or keep simming it and see if I can get Braxton Miller even to a 99, just let me know in the comments, or let me know in the comments if you want me to do any more challenges, like maybe do one with Denard Robinson at quarterback or Terrell Pryor, move him back to quarterback, stuff like that. So let me know in the comments. I really appreciate it, guys. I wanted to do this. I I still got 4 more teams to rebuild: the Panthers, the Titans, the Steelers, and the Seahawks. So those will be coming up in the next week or so. So these are the kind of videos I want to be doing since I only have 4 teams left, is kind of just do little challenges in the rebuild, even though I've already done teams. So that's going to do it for this Houston video, guys. Braxton Miller is actually a beast. Ohio State Buckeye. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate it, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.